Welcome to another lesson that is part of the TI-30XB student course. In this lesson, we'll be looking at percentages. So if you have a look here on the brackets and the green, that above those we have a percentage button and an arrow percentage button. We're going to look at what both of those do. So let's start with a calculation. 4.6% of 2,400. So let's type that in, 4.6 and percent. So let's use that percent button. So second and the left bracket. And because it's of 2,400, we can press the multiply sign and put that in and press enter. And that amount is 110.4. But we're not restricted to have to put the percentage in first. We could also do 2,400 multiplied by 4.6 and percent. And we get the same result. But sometimes we want to know what percentage one value is of another. So let's work with the fraction 23 divided by 28. We can use the fraction button for that. 23 divided by 28 and use the right arrow to get out of that template. And now I want to convert that to a percentage. And that's what that other button does. So if I go second and right arrow, what it's saying is I've got this fraction and this right arrow is going to convert it to a percentage. Now 23 is quite a large proportion of 28, so this should be a large percentage. And it is 82.14% to 2 decimal places. Okay, so let's use that percentage button to calculate some simple interest. If I have $3,000 invested at a simple interest rate of 5.9% per annum for 6 years, then I can calculate the interest by doing 3,000, my principal or starting amount. I multiply it by my interest rate, because remember, it's principal times rate times time. So 5.9, but I need to tell it that's a percentage because remember it's part of 100. And then I multiply by the number of years, which in my case is 6. I press enter and I earn $1,062 in the total amount of time of 6 years. If I want to find out how much money I have left, then what I can do is I can add that to my principal. I'm not going to remember that number. I'm just going to press the plus, and it immediately takes my answer, and I can add on my starting amount, and there it is. So I earned $1,062 in interest to give me a total now of $4,062. Well, that's it for this lesson.